Welcome back to the Profundus video series. In the last video, we created a new detect project, imported our first images, and created the first annotations. Today, we will continue from there, look at useful labeling techniques, and then review our annotations for common mistakes. I already annotated most of the dataset off camera, so we can move into the review workflow shortly. In the image tree, we can see how many images already contain annotations and how many images are still unannotated. Before we start reviewing, I want to show a few practical tips and tricks for labeling data in Profundus. These small details can make annotation work faster, cleaner, and more consistent. When annotating data, precision is extremely important. Our models can only become as good as the data they are trained on. Taking the time to label carefully at this stage will pay off later during training and deployment. In this example, we try to label each license plate as closely to its edge as possible. The goal is to capture the object precisely, without adding unnecessary background around it. Sometimes it helps to zoom in for a closer look. To zoom, hold the Control key and scroll with the mouse wheel. The zoom follows the cursor, so point at the area you want to enlarge while scrolling. To reset the view, press the spacebar. This fits the image back into the canvas and gives you a clean overview again. Accurate labeling takes time, but Profundus can accelerate the process with the click-to-annotate tool. To use it, hold the Alt key and click on the object you want to annotate. After the click, a segmentation model predicts the object you intended to mark. This can dramatically reduce the amount of manual drawing required, especially when many similar objects need to be labeled. The exact point you click is important. If you click on a letter or number, the model may select only that character. If you click on the white background of the plate, it is more likely to select the whole license plate. Used correctly, this feature can greatly speed up annotation work while still producing precise results. To refresh the view of unannotated images in the image tree, right-click the dataset and choose Refresh. This updates the displayed annotation status after changes have been made. Once enough images have been annotated, we can begin reviewing our work. To do this, open the Review menu and click Annotations. Profundus now creates an annotation overview for us. Here, we can see all annotations in the project, sorted by their class. This makes it much easier to inspect the dataset systematically. Clicking an annotation in this view jumps directly to the corresponding image and selects that annotation. This makes it easy to locate and inspect individual labels. This workflow is useful for finding annotation errors, such as boxes that are too large, too small, misplaced, or assigned to the wrong class. When we find a problematic annotation, we simply click it, jump to the image, and correct it directly. We can resize it, move it, change it, or delete it entirely. Alternatively, hold the Alt key and click the object to quickly refine it using the automatic labeling tool. After we finish reviewing the annotations, we can close the annotation overview and continue with the next quality check. Next, we should check for duplicate or overlapping annotations. To do this, open the Review menu again and select Overlap. In this dialog, we can choose the minimum overlap we want to detect. In some datasets, a small amount of overlap is normal. But in our case, one license plate should never overlap with another license plate. Because of that, we use a relatively low threshold. This helps us find suspicious cases where annotations overlap more than expected. Here we can now see overlapping annotations that were created by accident. We review these results one by one and fix the duplicates directly in the image view. Usually, this means deleting the unnecessary annotation or correcting the affected boxes. Once the overlapping annotations have been checked and corrected, our review for today is complete. The dataset is now cleaner, more consistent, and better prepared for later training. That is all for this video. Today, we learned how to improve annotation precision, use zooming and click to annotate, refresh the dataset view, review annotations by class, and detect overlapping labels. In the next video, we will continue building toward a clean dataset and prepare the next step in the Profundus workflow. Thank you for watching. I hope this gave you a clear understanding of annotation review and quality improvement in Profundus. See you in the next video, and until then, happy annotating.